The world of K-pop never fails to bring surprises, but no one expected the wave of emotions that rippled through the fandom when news broke about BTS's Jimin being left alone at the military camp. Fans were already adjusting to the idea of the BTS members fulfilling their mandatory military service, but what happened between Jungkook and Jimin was something no one saw coming. Jimin, known for his warmth and close bond with the BTS members, had been settling into military life alongside his groupmates. However, a sudden and unforeseen development left him in a situation that tugged at the heartstrings of armies worldwide. The burning question remains: what exactly happened that led to Jimin being left alone? And more importantly, how did Jungkook react to this shocking turn of events? The unexpected turn of events at the military camp, South Korea's mandatory military service, is a challenging experience for any K-pop idol. However, it has been particularly difficult for BTS members, who have spent years in each other's company, almost like a second family. Fans found comfort in knowing that Jimin and his fellow bandmates would be together, supporting each other through the experience. But fate had other plans. Reports surfaced that Jimin found himself in an unexpected predicament where he had to remain at the base alone while others were temporarily reassigned to different duties. Though official details remained scarce, murmurs spread that this sudden separation was due to military protocol changes. This left fans speculating about the emotional toll it might have taken on Jimin. As soon as news of this development hit social media, armies were quick to express their concern. After all, Jimin has always been one of the most emotionally expressive members of the group. How was he coping with being alone? Was he struggling in silence? These concerns only grew when another question arose: how did Jungkook, the youngest and arguably closest member to Jimin, react? Jungkook's reaction: shock, sadness, or something more? Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, has always shared an unbreakable bond with Jimin. Their relationship, built over years of struggles and triumphs, has been a cornerstone of BTS's dynamic. So when Jungkook found out that Jimin had been left alone at the military camp, his reaction became the subject of immense curiosity. At first, many assumed that Jungkook would take the news in stride, believing in Jimin's strength. But then, something unexpected happened. During a private conversation with a close acquaintance, one that was later revealed through insider sources, Jungkook's true feelings came to light. He was devastated, the source claimed. Jungkook was struggling to accept that Jimin was left alone. He kept asking, why Jimin? Why does he have to go through this alone? He wanted to do something, anything, to make sure Jimin was okay. This revelation left fans emotional. Jungkook has always been protective of Jimin, often going out of his way to comfort him in tough times. The idea that he couldn't do anything in this situation was clearly weighing on him. But Jungkook didn't stop there. In a move that surprised everyone, he reached out in a way that no one expected. The secret message that touched Jimin's heart: despite strict military regulations limiting communication, Jungkook found a way to send Jimin an encouraging message. While details of how he did it remain a mystery, sources suggest that Jungkook pulled some strings to ensure Jimin received a heartfelt letter. When Jimin finally got the message, those who were present at the camp reportedly saw a shift in his demeanor. He read it over and over again, a fellow soldier shared. You could see the change in his expression. It was like he felt less alone. This simple yet powerful gesture from Jungkook sparked an outpouring of emotions among fans. The idea of Jungkook doing everything in his power to comfort Jimin, despite the distance and restrictions, only proved how deep their bond truly is. Fans react: tears, love, and endless support. As soon as armies learned about Jungkook's reaction and secret message, social media exploded with messages of love and admiration. Hashtags like #JungkookForJimin and #We'reWithYouJimin began trending worldwide. Fans flooded platforms with emotional posts, expressing how touched they were by Jungkook's actions. One fan wrote, "Jungkook and Jimin's bond is so special. This proves that their friendship is beyond words. True brothers." Another commented, "Jimin must have felt so alone, but knowing Jungkook is thinking about him must have been comforting. This is the kind of love BTS has for each other." Even some celebrities and industry insiders took notice, praising Jungkook's unwavering support for Jimin. The emotional reunion everyone is waiting for. While Jimin continues to fulfill his service, one thing is certain: his reunion with Jungkook is bound to be one of the most emotional moments in BTS history. Fans are already imagining what it will be like when the two finally meet again after such a difficult period apart. Will Jungkook be the first to hug Jimin? Will they share stories about their time in the military? The anticipation is almost too much to bear. Until then, ARMYs are holding on to the hope that both Jimin and Jungkook will stay strong, knowing that their bond can withstand anything, even the challenges of military service. Final thoughts. A friendship that transcends time. This unexpected turn of events has only further proven what ARMYs already knew. Jungkook and Jimin share a friendship that transcends time and distance. Despite the hardships, their connection remains unbreakable as fans wait for their eventual reunion. One thing is clear. No matter what challenges come their way, Jungkook and Jimin will always have each other's backs. And that, above all else, is what makes their bond truly special. The countdown begins. Jungkook's silent promise to Jimin. As the days stretch on, fans are left wondering how Jungkook is coping with the separation. Those close to him have noted a subtle change in his demeanor. He's quieter, more introspective, and seemingly lost in thought whenever Jimin's name comes up. He doesn't talk about it openly, but you can tell he's counting down the days, a source close to BTS shared. It's not just about missing Jimin. It's about worrying if he's okay, if he's eating well, if he's getting enough rest. Jungkook has always been someone who expresses love through actions, and right now he feels helpless. Helpless but not passive. Jungkook, known for his dedication and strong will, has taken it upon himself to make sure Jimin knows he's not alone. Fans have noticed subtle hints in his live streams and social media activity, little gestures that seem to be directed toward Jimin, almost as if he's sending messages through the screen. One particularly emotional moment occurred during a recent live broadcast. As Jungkook sat in his dimly lit studio, playing soft music in the background, fans noticed a familiar melody drifting through the speakers. Promise, a song Jimin wrote for ARMYs during one of his own moments of vulnerability. Was this a coincidence? Or was Jungkook trying to reach out to Jimin in the only way he could? Fans were quick to pick up on the connection, flooding the comments with messages like, "Jungkook, are you thinking about Jimin right now?" And, "This is his way of telling Jimin he's not alone." Though Jungkook remained quiet, his expression softened in a way that spoke volumes. Even without words, his actions revealed the truth. Jimin was never far from his thoughts, Jimin's strength. A testament to brotherhood. While Jungkook's emotions have been laid bare for all to see, many have also turned their attention to Jimin himself. How is he truly holding up? Is he feeling the weight of being left alone? Or is he drawing strength from the love of his members and fans? Sources from the military camp suggest that Jimin has been handling the situation with quiet resilience. Though he undoubtedly misses his brothers, he has been focusing on his duties with unwavering dedication. Fellow soldiers have described him as hardworking, disciplined, and always ready to lend a helping hand to those around him. But even the strongest hearts have their moments of weakness. One anonymous soldier revealed a particularly touching moment when Jimin was caught staring at a photograph of BTS during a rare moment of rest. He didn't say anything, but you could tell he was deep in thought, the soldier shared. He looked at the picture for a long time before carefully putting it away, almost as if he was storing the feeling in his heart. It was a reminder that, despite his strength, Jimin is human. He too longs for the comfort of his brothers, especially the one who has always been by his side, Jungkook.